be a support group for people who try to figure this stuff out. I'm telling you what, this YouTube channel has been a pleasure, but also a nightmare. Day 24, we're back live, and honestly, it should be pretty crispy, pretty sweet, this video audio, I'm hoping. I think I got the audio dialed in a little better. Last night, I had made some changes, and it didn't come off that great, so I made some adjustments. I dialed the light back down a bit, and this should look pretty good, but who cares? Like, right, honestly, like the content really drives it, but when you're the person behind the wheel, you can't help yourself but get caught up in some of these things. And then another thing you get caught up in is the analytics, like getting the results and seeing it take off a little bit. And I say take off with a grain of salt, because it's not really moving too quickly, but the fact that there's any attention whatsoever to it is good. It's obviously a little rewarding. But now, I didn't intend to go live because I really felt like the YouTube platform pushes the edited, or at least the videos that you post. I think they distribute those out for people to check out. I don't think they do that with the live videos. So it's really just a matter of if anyone joins, great. But I don't know if it's going to get shared in any way. So then the analytics obviously go to zero, which is just part of the learning process and me trying to figure this all out. So why am I live today, this evening? It's mainly because I was trying to edit a video. I was trying to actually put something together pretty good. I was working on it today. I have a full-time job, and it's the holidays, and it's a little tricky to pull everything together, but I was close. I was feeling good about it, but then the evening started to get later, and I knew it was going to be a trick for me to actually get the quality that I wanted. So then I flipped to this live format, and it was a trick. To actually use this camera in a live format was not simple, but it was on the list, something that I needed to figure out. And I worked it out. But then I think I opened up with the fact that there should be a support group for us, because everything just continuously goes wrong while you're figuring that out. I wasn't getting the right connection on the USB cable. I wasn't getting the SD card inappropriately. Then it asked for a thumbnail, and I was like, oh my God, I actually have to put a thumbnail together appropriately. And in the end, I think there'll be 4 views of this. And so what am I doing? Why am I going through this? It's a lot of fun. It is a big challenge. It's probably one of the most significant challenges that I've taken on in a long time. And it will probably test me significantly to continue to go through all 99 days. But we're more than 3 weeks through. And honestly, the progress that I've made since day 1 is significant. It's worth celebrating that progress a little bit. The quality of my last 3 videos, I think, was way improved. I am really getting better at structuring these. I'm getting better at hooking appropriately some interest in the beginning, which I know is critical. I'm getting better at the thumbnail a little bit. I am making a little progress there, trying to change the style and try new things out. I really need to take a bunch of pictures and use those for the thumbnail, and then just try different styles that match up to what I'm looking for, the theme that I'm trying to create. So, but I got to celebrate some of the progress and not get down on myself. So that's part of what I'm going through. That's part of the trials and tribulations of starting a YouTube channel. So recently I talked a lot about the comparisons of the gym and YouTube. I talked about discipline and the importance of keeping to it, the motivation versus discipline angle. I went heavy on that. Talked about the importance of being thankful, I'm losing my train of thought. The importance of gratitude, and then asking for more. And so these themes are going to be a heavy part of what I'm talking about here. Going after it, enjoying the wins, celebrating the moments, enjoying the process, being thankful, drowning out the negativity, focusing on that positivity. I think those two come hand in hand. It kind of like kind of like if you're drowning out the negativity. But what I'm talking about is like really trying to be positive. And it's annoying to my family members and those around me because I say keep it positive pretty often. And it's a bit of an inside joke, but it really is important to me because you can always find negatives. Like you can easily find something to complain about. But when you're looking for something to compliment someone on or something positive, honestly, it's stupid, but it requires a little more work. And when we put in that work to keep it positive, the energies and the enjoyment of those moments are just way better. So I have no idea what the time is, and I really need to get that. So new improvements that I need to do is I need to get some sort of a note card thing that allows me to see some basic stuff. I am winging it on these videos. You'd be surprised. There are literally no notes in front of me when I pull these one-shot things together. Today is just me being a little more free. But those last three were pretty good quality with no notes. And that's not necessarily ideal. I'm definitely never going to be a script guy. I'm never going to read these things, no chance. But I do need some bullet points, some talking points to keep me structured. And then, of course, a clock. So I'm going to peek right now to see if I can see the clock. And I can't. There it is. So laptop's on over here. Looking into the monitor on my camera, but when I do the live shots, the clock is on the laptop, not on the camera. So I've got a little bit of time, and I know you're bored at this point, but I promise that you're going to start seeing more structure. I am planning on a pretty decent announcement of what I Can't Hear You is going to include beyond just the YouTube channel, because I didn't start this to become a YouTuber. I'm now fighting that fight a little bit because I can't help but be interested in trying to get the analytics to work in my favor. But it's not really to be a YouTuber. I've been in the business world for a long time. I am a partner at a consulting firm. I hire a lot of people to do work in different organizations, technology consulting, a lot of AI work, heavy on the analytics, cloud, all of those kinds of tools. Developers, but less so. I do cloud development and AI development, but less of that classic software development. So what I'm looking to do with this platform is talk about the themes that I've been sharing, but also really try to help folks that participate in this join our world and maybe find employment in our space and use technology, AI, and the skills that I was talking about to accomplish their own goals, whatever their mission might be. So it's not as if you're not interested in participating in that kind of world, that this is not the right platform for you, because I can help you achieve any kind of goals, but I also want to help people explore my space. So the YouTube platform is a vehicle for that. It's not necessarily a business that I want to focus entirely on. It's going to participate in that other platform. Over the last couple of days, I can't remember which day at this point, but I touched on the risk that I'm taking, the big risk that I'm taking. And it's because I can continue doing what I'm doing, right, and be super successful, or I can roll the dice and go all in to help you all and build something significant that could really move the needle for people. So that's what I'm going to do. And so we'll get into more detail there and when I can officially announce it. And I'm going to look at the time. All right, just hit my 9 minutes. Remember, that's my goal. 9-minute minimum. And, I'm weird because that's not necessary. I don't have to do 9 minutes, but that's what I'm committing to. And because if I did 99-day YouTube challenge, but I didn't have a time goal, it would be a slam dunk. I could just turn it on to shoot a minute and shut it down and we'll call it a day. But I'm really trying to commit to this. It's odd that I felt guilty that I was going to do a live shot because it's so easy. Live is the easy button, even though I had to set up this camera and change the setup and everything, which was a pain in the ass. But now that I know how to do it, going live is the easy button. It feels like cheating a little bit because I have no editing. It's just going to go right in there, good or bad. But it makes sense to go live when there's actually a full boat of subscribers and people who might actually care. But I'm doing live now because I really need to get something posted, and I'm out of time. Tomorrow's going to be good. I'll be back, and we'll take it on again. Thanks for watching.